It finally arrived. So we have got some Mark IIIs that we've been upgrading throughout the years. And last year we did the Mark IV upgrade, and now we have the new Mark IVS upgrade. I'm going to show you guys everything that's in the package that you're going to receive from Prusa. And let's check out what's inside of here. So this is a brand new opening. Okay. All right. We have our thank you letter with some QR codes for assembly instructions. Okay, this is the upgraded printing handbook for the 4S. Packing paper. All right, right on top, here are these injection molded parts that we've been hearing so much about. Okay, so this appears to be the front half of the LCD cover, and then now it comes with a backing plate, and even the knob is injected molded plastic. You can see it inside of here. Have a really good look to them. So those lock together just like this. Nope, I've got it upside down. The only thing is if you're running the enclosure, you're going to have to print little adapters. They are available on the Printables website, and they just bolt right into here and then lock into your enclosures. You can see mine in the background. All right, so next off in the box, there's a bag with one sticker in it. Do not lose this guy. This is your new updated serial number for your warranty. So it's going to show your part number and of course the Hairvos and another box. Let's see what's in this guy. Making sure there's nothing hidden in these packing papers. Alright. This is a metal fan bracket. Nicely powder coated. This is going to hold the much larger new fan. And our fastener bag. That's all of our screws and metric nuts and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so this is the new cover for the NFC radio and the new Wi-Fi. So this is going to hold your NFC antenna, and it goes right under your motherboard, and you'll actually replace that. And then a new Wi-Fi module, so it had to have a cover to adjust its size. Now these are the cool printed parts. They do them out of those that polycarbonate. And the reason that I've read is because for them to speed this thing up, they needed to make it hotter. And to make it hotter, they had to make parts. So we have the cover that goes across the top of the extruder right here, or the extruder. This is going to replace your old fan, the fan that has a hinge on the side that swings. It's no longer needed because the fan now comes out front, so this kind of covers up the electronics there and goes into that factory spot. This is a new piece that goes on the right hand side of the extruder that covers up those wires as a guard. And that new big monster fan duct. The color on these are just wild. It's like a matte gray. I love the way that stuff prints out. Alright, this is an extruder adapter plate. I think we already have... Okay, yep, I know where that goes. That goes on the back side of the fan whenever you put the fan into the case, because this is the case that the fan actually locks into. Apologize. So after you put the fan on, this actually completes the... sorry, I got it upside down. The enclosure all the way around and screws to it. Keeps the fan and the wires all nice and tucked away in there. Yeah, that's going to look nice. Alright, so those are some of our polycarbonate parts. And then we've got a new gear cover that's injection molded plastic. with the MK4S logo on it. That looks nice. So this is for your gears. So I guess it's an alignment tool in case you have to pull the cover off. So I'm assuming since they send a cover, we're going to be pulling that cover off. And it does not have the little washer that the other ones have. I wonder if that's necessary. We'll have to read that on the instructions later. Now, they had two different versions of the MK4s. So I think if you had the 4-bolt system, this changes it to the 3-bolt system on the cover, because you can see the cover only has 4 bolts, where this one's actually going to be a stud. And then this is for our idler. They look identical to the parts that we already have on, and then the little keeper that catches the idler, but they're all made out of that polycarbonate, and it is really pretty. And then this is a spacer. It kind of shims the fan off a little bit to give a spot for the wires to go through. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Slide these guys to the side. Okay, X carriage parts. So X carriage. Okay, these are only the parts that go on the very bottom of the X carriage. Y carriage, sorry, Y carriage. X is left and right, sorry. Y carriage. So again, polycarbonate. So I'll bet you that these are the exact same that are on the MK4s now, but they're made out of that polycarbonate so they can handle more heat, since it's probably raising the temperature on everything so that it can print faster. So you'll have one side that's locked in place and one side that has that slide, and then it allows it at tension. So we will be pulling the belt off and replacing these. Yeah, you can see the slotted here for the adjustment side, and then this one right here has a fixed screw hole. Okay, so that's it, all of the printed parts that we have. And then the last part that we have here, let's look at this. First thing that pops out is the fan. It's a very large fan for cooling, and that fits into that case that we had earlier. And then we have the new CHT nozzles. It's like it comes with a 0.4. Everything we use in our shop, we use 0.4, so this is great. So this is going to be what's going to allow it to print a lot faster. Very high flow, high speed nozzle. A reflective strip. Okay, so this is going to go on the bottom of your LCD cover to reflect the light around. Okay, they give you 2 of those, so you get a spare in case you mess up sticking it. Silicone sock for the bottom of your neck extruder. And then it looks like we have an NFC set. Let's see if I can lightly cut the backside of this sticker. There we go. And this is going to be, I believe this is the antenna for it. Yeah, okay, so it's got some double-sided tape, and then this is an antenna, and inside of there is the wire that's going to connect your antenna straight to your board. And then the double-sided tape is going to be what's going to attach it to that new back cover. And this is the new Wi-Fi module. They made that a lot easier to open. Okay, so it's got the same installation as the current one, but it is a much larger board, so that should help a lot. So this is going to remove or replace the existing Wi-Fi chip that's on there. It's just going to pull out and pull on, and put this one on, and then it'll have this much larger case that will cover it up. Well, that is everything that is inside the upgrade. So now it is time to do it. The only thing you have to do beforehand is make sure to eject all of the, unload all the filament that you have in there, and then clean your nozzles really good. Heat it up 250 degrees, hit it with a brass brush slightly, clean everything up, bring it up to about halfway up the board, center it, and then turn it off, let it cool down, and then begin on their website. They have step-by-step instructions. You can scan that QR code and always read the notes. It's always helpful to read the notes before you get started in case there's a part that you need to print, such as what we showed earlier from the enclosures. Well, thank you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you on the next one.